What's up, guys? Court Order here. Out today, just me, Dog Tag Doug, Mexican Doug, Jane Fawn Doug, who is back with 2 feet. Finally able to detect again after a few weeks. I know he's itching to get out. This house goes back to what, 1847?
41.
41.
Yep.
I believe it's etched in above the door. I'll show it later. There's other stone houses on the property, although that one I think is the neighbor, but we can get up close to it. He's got about an acre or so of ground here, mostly all grass. A lot of it, he said, undisturbed. Old carriage house off to the side. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. So we're going to fire up the machines, go kill it, Doug. Good to have you back.
Sir.
Let's go find some stuff. Later. Well, Doug, not only is this the first find of the day for me, but I'm under a tree for shade because it's 90-some degrees. What kind of tree is this?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, the canopy feels very refreshing though.
Very leafy.
But I had a good signal, Doug. It was a little scratchy. It was coming up like a 38. Now I'm picking up interference from your machine, so I'm not sure. That's okay. But I pulled it out already. I got to look at it. It's right here. And I thought, oh man, we're going to be off to a good start. The first wheat penny of the day. But it's even better, Doug.
Indian?
It's an Indian, yep.
All right.
I was able to see the back right there.
Oh, yeah.
My hand is just in the shade. The sun right here, shade, like right in the middle though. But yeah, I could see the shield on the back, the wreath, 1 cent. Let's see if I can get a date on this guy. Nope, I'm gonna have to brush it. Let me come back and see if I can get a date, Doug. If we can get an 1877, that'll be a good start to the day.
Oh, you're not kidding.
All right, there's the Indian head penny, Doug. I'm showing the back first because
Isn't that beautiful, though?
the back, it looks really nice. Sometimes the way they're in the ground, one side corrodes and one side doesn't, and this side did not. But that means this side did.
And the date
It's not terrible, but it corroded down near where the date is, so I can't even see a single number of the date. So I don't know if it's a 19 or an 18 Indian, but hey, it's a good sign for the first dig of the day to pluck an Indian.
There you go.
I'll take that. So in the bag she goes. Let's go find some more, Dougie.
Good job.
All right, I got a good one there. I got the little coil on today, and these coils are for good separation. You can see how small I'm wiggling it. I'm only moving it about an inch back and forth. And I got a number right around the cusp of mid-tone, high tone, around 41. This side a little bit better. This could be a wheat penny, but who knows? I'm gonna have Dougie hold this camera for me and we'll dig one live. What the heck? Hang on.
Well, we're just getting started, basically. We've only been here about 20 minutes, and Jason's come upon a diggable live for us.
I'm gonna go for it, Doug. I'm thinking wheat penny, and I think I got lucky, and it's in between the roots. Yeah, look, I'm able to go into the ground. There's a huge root here.
Yep.
But I was lucky, and I'm right on the side of it.
Well, the one good thing with roots, they typically hold the object.
Or they grow over it, and you gotta like...
And then you gotta be a lumberjack to extract it. But go, ooh, center cut plug. Let's hope that's a good target.
Oh, there it is, Doug.
And it is?
It's a wheat.
It's a wheat.
I got an Indian and a wheat, my first
All right.
2 digs of the day. The magnet stuck to my keys.
I think we need a couple largies now.
I can see the wheat. It should be facing the camera to you. I don't know if you can see it.
I'll get in a little bit closer.
You don't have to get in. I can zoom in.
There you go.
And then let's see. Oh, the front, it looks a little better than the Indian. Of course, not on the date.
Of course.
Oh, I can't see the date, but hey, it's a wheat penny, Doug, for the wheat penny book. We do need them.
Yeah, we need to start putting them in. We've been finding
We got
so
a
many
ton of them
lately.
So, Doug, get over here and join me around this tree, and let's we'll both jump into the party together.
Okay.
Awesome find there. Good start.
Nice job.
Well, I'm still under this tree, and if you can hear this signal, it sounds great. The numbers are a little jumpy, everywhere from 47 up to 52. And then it kind of changes when I go, but it's still a good high tone. And it's very deep. My depth indicator is maxed out, and that explains why the number jumps a lot. I'm gonna dig it. This could be something really good. That sounds incredible. Let's see what it is. All right, Doug, I just dug a real deep, scratchy one. It was bouncing all over the place, but the tone sounded great. I went down, I'm quite a ways down. Some of the dirt fell back in. This is probably about maybe 7 inches deep.
Yeah.
And I see the edge right here. I think it's gonna be a large copper, Doug. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
We move it to the sun.
Yeah. Just enough sun to, ooh.
What is that, Doug? Nope,
That's
it's gonna
different.
be a token. I think it's gonna be a token. What is that? Oh, wait, no, it's, whoa, what is this, Doug? Oh, this is gonna be something unique.
Unique.
I can't tell what it is. Let me bring it out to the sun and we're gonna brush it. I see a bust on this side, but I don't know what I'm looking at on this side. And I'm in this weird sunshade area.
The bust, does it look?
Let's go brush it out in the sun, Doug.
Okay.
All right, I cleaned off this coin, and this might be the most unique coin I've ever found. The reason we didn't know what it was, Doug, is because the coin was double stamped.
Yes.
Let me show you the back first.
Okay.
This is a 1769 Hibernia halfpenny. This backside should have a harp in the center, which you can see, but mine has 2 harps. You can see it was stamped off to the left and then a second stamping off to the right. You can see 2 sets of the date. It would have 69 on the right side, 17 on the left side of the harp. So I can see 2 69s. I can see 2 right sides of the harp, 2 everything, which is absolutely insane, one of a kind.
Right.
And the front is the exact same thing. You can see it at like 2 o'clock, the 3 Roman numeral eyes.
Right. And
There's a
just below
second set.
that.
Yeah, it was stamped twice on this too. The Rex, you can see the Rex on the right-hand side and then another R in the center. That's why I couldn't recognize what it was, because it's like an octopus. There's like 9 heads on top of each other. But the coin itself, 1769 halfpenny, but the fact that it was double stamped, at least double stamped,
Makes it like a one of a kind.
one of a kind, Doug. This thing is really, really cool and an amazing piece. This might have to get sent off to get graded just to get authenticated.
Yeah.
Because you may never see one like this again.
Exactly.
What a coin, unbelievable.
Nice job.
Let's go find his buddies, Doug.
Yeah. If only.
All right, we are still near the house on the side because this tree has been really good to me. Everything I found so far, Indian, wheat, and that weird King George thing. And then not far from it, I got another one, another good signal at least. '30s, '40s, deep, small. I think this is gonna be something good too. Man, the luck I'm having.
It's lovely under this tree, isn't it? I guess you're going to stay here all day?
I'm getting good signals, Doug. I hate
Yeah.
to have you keep holding the camera, but you know, these sound good, and this is another deep one. The last deep one I had was really good. Small and deep and a tight little signal.
Ooh, I like tight signals.
Still down there.
Oh,
Wait on it, Doug. It's part of a parasol.
oh, okay.
It's a small one
good
too.
Sign of age.
Umbrellas are for rain, parasols are for sun.
For sun.
And that's
We could use a parasol today.
Well, not where you are. You're standing under a giant parasol.
Yeah. I don't think the tree's going to move with me though.
I'll recheck the hole, but that was my find.
Okay.
Doug, I got something else good. I'm having a really good start. I'm trying not to celebrate because I know you're not having a good start, but I'm having a good start. This is a bouncy 3839. I thought it was a little big, but I was hoping for an Indian. Look at this thing, Doug, under this dirt bomb.
Ooh.
It's a fob. It's an old pocket watch fob. I saw the little hole. You see at the top?
I can see that.
and I see a pattern. There's going to be some sort of design on it. It looks like it might be a clamshell or something.
That's what it appears. I'm sure it's going to have writing on it once we get it cleaned up.
Oh, look, there's a diver on it. Oh, it's like a swimming thing.
Nice.
It looks like a person diving. Oh, wow, Doug. It's like a clamshell with a diver. Let me brush it down and see if there's any writing on it to try to get a date off this.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's maybe like an Olympics or something like that.
Yeah.
Hang on. All right, there is the watch fob. It looks like I said a clamshell design with a scalloped edge, and there is some writing in the middle of manufacturer, but I can't read it. It's too small. The front, super cool. Look at that. It's a female diver. You know how I know it's a female, Doug?
She has breasts.
That is amazing. I'm going to guess, I thought maybe the 1940s. Doug thinks possibly earlier.
I do.
I'm just not sure. It's hard to date them, but...
It appears that it's a little bit convex.
Yeah, it's like a clam.
Yeah, I understand that. But you would think if that's the outside, it would be bent the other way.
Well, I can bend it if you want. It makes you happy.
No, don't.
I don't know. It is what it is.
Bend it.
I only find them, Doug. I don't design them. That's a cool piece,
I
though.
don't design them.
All right, Dougie and I are going to do a little LD, Doug. Live dig on this really good signal here under my coil. .49 up to 51, very small. Right about there. And we are right in the front of the old house, so there's a good chance this could maybe be a silver quarter, maybe even a large cent. Let me hand the camera to Dougie.
Oh, well, it is a good thing that I tagged along with Jay today, so somebody could be called over to see all this. I feel like a caddy in a PGA tournament.
I'm rooting for you more than you're rooting for you, believe me. But I can't, you know, I'm still swinging the detector and I'm hearing.
Did you hit a rock or something there?
Well, I heard something.
Yeah.
This is so shallow. I have a feeling it could be a modern quarter.
All right. Well, it sure sounded excellent. But you never know with these old homes. You might. Ooh, it is a modern quarter.
Yep, I had a feeling. Modern quarter. 1985, Doug. Good year. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
What year did Michael J. Fox go back to in Back to the Future, Doug?
88?
No. He went back to like 1950 something, remember?
Oh, where in the movie
yeah,
did he
like,
go?
where did he go back
Somewhere
to?
back in the 50s.
Like 55 or so. That's the one I want.
Oh.
I want to send
55?
this quarter back to the future.
All right, throw it back and
All right, let
it sit
I'll
there
let
a
it get
few
a little
more
older.
years, and we'll see what happens.
Doug's been off to a slow start.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. You've had days.
You might think I just stepped out of the car.
Now you've been here an hour and a half with me. You're just filming my finds, and I appreciate it.
Well, I finally got a really, really good signal.
I agree.
And after you just live dug a quarter, modern quarter, I've got a similar signal. However, we're right near that tree.
Good luck, Dougie.
Thanks, I need it.
Is it in the plug?
So far it's undetectable now that I've cut the plug.
Oh, that's deeper than I thought, Doug. This could be a good sign.
Yeah, let me do this. Took my gloves off. Haven't put them back on yet. It's right there.
Here, I got the little shuffle. I'll
All
go in
right.
behind for you.
Is that it? Yep,
Is that?
that's it.
Jeez. So much for a quarter.
Yeah.
You'd give up a leg for a quarter at this point.
I would love to have that quarter.
Oh, here's Doug's piece that when you saw him dig it up, I thought it was the top of like a can and we dismissed it. But I said, Doug, let me just see if it's a bracelet. And I picked it up and started looking at the edge, and you can see clearly it is a bracelet. It's a sterling bracelet.
Yep.
There's a gorgeous design going around the edge. It's just very small, but
Like a bangle bracelet.
yeah, like a bangle bracelet, but I'll bet you it's sterling. And there's little holes in it that I guess maybe you would hang charms off of, like a charm bracelet. And then, of course, Doug did the old Rick. So you know what you got to do, Doug. Richard Nixon. Doug broke it, but
it'll fit all wrists now.
Yeah, now yeah, it's adjustable. That's a great find, though, Doug. I'm glad you're on the board, and we almost threw it in the trash pile.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right.
I moved out to the front yard of this 1841 house.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I had a 36 signal that was a little bit large, and I thought I would take a shot at it.
I see it.
Still a 36 out of the ground.
Yeah.
I got to look at the edge.
Kind of egg-shaped, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pin. Ooh. Yeah, look, there's a pin back to it.
Ooh.
Oh, look at all the little filigree stones on it.
Yeah. Wow. That's definitely Victorian.
Yeah, I'm going to brush this down too, Doug, and see.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a hairpin. Yeah,
yep.
Something like that. And nice old one too. Let me brush it.
If you could grow some hair, maybe you could use it.
I know, not all of us have those luscious locks like you do. All two of them.
I tie them together.
Well, there is my Victorian hairpin. Look at all the filigree work on there. It is so thin and fragile. I feel like a little pressure, I could snap it in half. I can't believe it's not cracked or damaged. And luckily, when I dug my plug, it was right in the center. If I was off by a little bit, I'd be looking at two of them because I would have snapped it in half. That's an absolutely beautiful piece, and I agree with Doug. I think Victorian era, late 18, early 1900s, that is gorgeous. I love everyday pieces of life like this, and this is what this represents. Awesome. I'll put it in the bag and show it to the homeowner's wife. She might even want to wear it. Doug, I got something good in that hole right by your feet, and it's something you're known for.
Well, that narrows it down. Even I could guess that. Dog tag. Oh yeah, doesn't look that old though.
It's not. I saw a date at the bottom.
So that's a Bucks,
which is the county we're in, PA, which is the state we're in, 427, which is Doug's shoe size, and then 1979.
Wow.
So not bad, Doug.
No.
It's a little bit bent, but with a mallet, you could flatten it back out again. And then you could hang it around your neck for dog tag number 1,600.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice.
Aluminium, too.
Aluminium.
Dog tag Doug maybe open the floodgates with that bracelet because he said he's got something else. Let's see if we can get this party started, Doug.
I dug a 33.
Okay.
And it's penny sized.
Is it fat?
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
It doesn't feel fat. That's an awfully low number for an Indian.
Oh, there you go.
It's definitely an Indian. I can see it, Doug.
Okay.
I can see 1/8 something. Doesn't really help you there, does it?
No.
Well, let's brush it. It's definitely an Indian. Second one of the day. Nice detail. I think we will get a date. We just have to clean it up. Might even be 1906.
Really?
I'm not sure. Let's give it a brush down and we'll come back.
All right.
Good to have you on the board, Doug.
With a Indian.
Glad you showed up.
I was hoping it was going to be a flying Indian.
It was a little too thin.
It was too thin.
It would have been an anorexic one. Well, there's Dougie's Indian, and we cleaned it up. He's got a nice one here. I can't make out the last two digits super clear, but it's definitely 1860 something. Either 566 or 68.
Yeah.
But that's a nice old one, Doug. I mean, that's only less than 10 years from when they started making the Indians. So you're getting closer to that flying eagle. The back, very nice detail. You can see everything on there. Oh, good, the sun's going behind a cloud, Doug. Whew. Cooled thing off 3 degrees right then.
Yep.
But very nice, Doug. One of the older coins of the day, and I'm glad you're finally out of that cold streak you started off. I don't think you dug a single hole in the first hour we were
here. The sun's
here.
finally caught up to me.
Yeah, that's a beautiful coin.
I like it.
Congratulations, man.
Good find.
Let's see if we can keep it going now. Yep. Floodgates are open.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got something interesting. I'm going to see if Doug knows what it is. Now, Doug, you've lived more life than me, so I'm counting that you will know what it is. You ready? I didn't show the viewing audience, so here we go.
It looks like a pen.
Well, close. I was going to say a mechanical pencil.
Yeah.
Well, that's different, but you're right. I just want to see if you were going to say bullet.
And no.
Yeah, you can see where the lead would load in the back, the little lead sticks. And it's an old one. Maybe I'll clean up, Doug. Could be a Mont Blanc.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Isn't that like the really good one?
It is.
The last mechanical pencil we found, Doug, you remember where it was? Rich found it.
I don't.
It was at the Beavis and Butthead house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we thought it was gold.
Oh, that's right.
But it turned out it wasn't.
Yeah.
Maybe this one will get us on the Smurfs. All right, Doug, I think I got a real winner here. This was coming up a 44, and I thought, all right, maybe a wheat penny. You know, it sounded small. I only cut about a 3 or 4 inch plug. It's underneath of this, and wait till you see what I saw when it flipped out. I saw this.
Ooh.
And at first I thought, oh, was it a cut in half large cent? But then I saw writing on it, right here. I see writing on it. I think it might be another dog tag, and if it is, this one's gonna be an old one, Doug. I think. Oh, I see Philadelphia at the top.
Interesting.
It looks like it's brass.
And it looks like it was cut in half, even before you got there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hit that. You can tell it's an old cut.
Yeah.
I think there's a date. Philadelphia.
I can see something.
Oh, I see the word dog. I see
a number right in the middle there.
Yeah, that's just a license number.
But it's not a date.
No. Let me brush it and see what we got. I think it's going to be an old one, Doug. Maybe like 20s or so.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, there's the newest one, and it's another dog tag.
At least a half of
half. I don't know if it was cut in half or it was issued like this, Doug, because all the writing happens to be on this side. If it was a full circle, what else would have been on top? I don't know.
That's true.
But it just says Philadelphia, the license number, dog something, probably tax or tag, and then the year is like damaged right through the year, 19 something, and code. And they didn't abbreviate Pennsylvania PA, they abbreviated it Penna. So definitely an older one, Doug, but man, a date would have been nice. But I'm still picking up some great finds on the day.
Oh yeah.
And I'll add this one to the collection. Super cool. Oh, this is a good one. It's about maybe 6 to 8 inches deep. Really high number. I think this could possibly be a silver dime. I was getting ready to dig a hole, so I'm not gonna live dig it, but I got high hopes for this one. This could be a good one. Doug, I just had a great signal. I was going to call you over to live dig it, but we've dug a lot of trash. I don't want to keep bothering you. This was like a 46 or so, really deep. I went down about maybe 6 inches with the plug, and then to keep going down with the lesh. Look at this, Doug. I got to look at it. I put it under. Here it is.
Ooh.
It's going to be a barber or maybe a seated dime. It's a seated dime. Doug, it's a seated dime. Oh, wow.
And it's in pretty decent shape.
No arrows, Doug. It's going to be an old one. No arrows.
Well, we got something equal to the age of this house.
Look at the toning. The top of it's like
beautiful.
black. The bottom is like silver.
And it's really nice shape.
And if I rub it, some of the tonings, no, it's not coming off really. Oh. I did not hit it with my shovel. It was too deep.
Oh, you
wow.
mean if it was shallow, you would have hit it?
Maybe.
Really?
Oh man, let me get a nice
nice
close-up of this, Doug.
Oh, wow.
Look at that beauty. Seated dime. We have been finding so much silver lately, Doug. Mostly rosies and mercury dimes.
It's nice to get out of the rosy bowl.
Yeah, to get a nice old one like this. That is incredible.
Nice. Is there a mint mark?
I don't see one. The sun's really shiny, so there's a glare on my screen. I don't see one, but
see it either.
that is a stunner, Doug.
Beautiful. It's been a while since we've gotten a seated.
You know, Doug, only about maybe 6 feet to your left, I had that 3 wheat penny spill while you were digging a hole. Doug came over not far behind me, and I think he's got a wheat penny spill.
I might. I've got one definite wheat here.
Oh.
And I heard another beep after I cleaned that off.
1723.
That's one of the oldest wheats around. Yep. Hopefully that's a wheat.
This wheat's actually 40-something, 1940-something.
And guess what?
Also 40-something?
No, memorial.
A 40-something wheat with a memorial. That's a weird spill.
That is.
I wonder if it's an old memorial, like maybe from the 60s at least. Bless you. Holy cow.
Excuse me,
Gee
I'm allergic.
whiz.
I'm allergic to memorials.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Here, geez, throw it back.
Oh.
All right, good find there, Dougie.
Oh, yeah. Killer.
All right, I'm kind of in the back of the house here next to this enormous tree. And by the base of the tree, I had a 4950 signal. About the same after I cut the plug. And I got to look at it, and at first I thought it was a nickel, but then I thought, yeah, nickel is not going to ring up that high. So maybe a button or maybe a slug. Oh, ooh, what is this? What is this? Oh, I just got poked. There must be like a pin in the back. Yeah, I got poked, so it must be a pin. And there is a design in the middle. What is that? It looks like a dog or a person. Oh man, let me get my toothbrush and clean it up and call Dougie. That could be another cool one. All right, I didn't even clean my pin yet, but Doug started freaking out that he's got a silver dime. Yep. And it is almost right next to where I got my silver dime.
Yeah.
So,
and you know how I like to work around trees, even when they're just stumps.
Oh, same. And I guess my little coil doesn't get very good depth. You know, it's not as good as depth as the giant coil you have on.
Your excuse for not finding this?
Yeah,
one?
yeah. And I got to leave something for you. You know, I got to keep you happy.
You've been hogging everything today.
Let me see. Where is it?
I kind of flipped it out. It's over here. Oh, there it is. It's on its side.
Oh, yep, yep.
I don't even know.
I'm going to put my pin over here because I didn't even finish cleaning it yet. I know. I know. Yours is a rosy.
Get out.
I had a seeded dime right here, and you have a rosy right next to it. Well,
this goes to show who the luckiest of the two of us are.
It's still a silver dime, Doug. 1960 something. Don't even tell me it's another 3. We've been eating up 63s for lunch lately.
We've been getting so many rosies.
Spray that down, Doug, because
even though it doesn't deserve a spray.
I was brushing this on the walk over.
That is.
I
thought you said a pin.
It is. It's a pin back.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what it is. And it's got writing on it. I was trying to brush on the way over here, but you were like freaking out. I got a silver! I got a silver!
I thought sure there was going to be seated like yours. But
mine looks like there's a big shoe on the bottom, like a dress shoe.
Really?
That's what it looks
maybe
like.
It's a Buster Brown.
All right, let me clean mine. You clean yours, and we'll come back and we'll have a battle of the awesomeness.
Yeah, right.
All right, we cleaned them up. This is Doug's Rosie. It is a 1963. I think Rich found like 4 1963s. Yeah, at that last house we were at. But I'm glad Doug's on the board. You are now winning for silver, Doug, with 2 on the day. Yeah, you got the bracelet and this dime. I only got that measly seeded dime.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
That piece of junk.
Yeah, I trade both of mine for yours. And this cool thing.
Yeah, mine is an old pin. It looks like it was enameled. And it says Trot MOG Club. And there's an image in the middle of a guy. It looks like he's
surfing on a shoe.
Yeah, he's got a big giant shoe. And it looks, I thought he was throwing a spear or paddling. You think he's surfing?
Maybe paddle surfing.
I don't know what he's doing. And I don't know what Trot MOG means. But I'm not a surfer, nor do I wear giant dress shoes. So maybe I'm just not in the loop.
You're not hip.
I'm not hip. So that's pretty cool. We got one one Rosie and 1 Trot MOG. That's a nice little 1-2 punch there, Doug.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
That's interesting.
All right, we're getting ready to roll out of here soon. And
yes,
Doug,
we are.
It's so muggy and hot.
You ain't hot till you pick tobacco in August in North Carolina. That's hell's waiting room.
Doug said he had something good. He thought it was a large scent.
I just now started cleaning it. So it's something, maybe a token.
Yeah.
Unless it's some kind of foreign coin.
Is that a menorah? Is it called a menorah?
Menorah. Yeah. But I don't think that's got enough candles on it.
It looks like it's got 7. How many is a menorah supposed to have?
Oh, really? Yeah, it's got 7. Yeah, maybe it is.
Oh, there's a date at the bottom too, Doug.
Oh, there is?
1880 something, 1882.
Oh.
Maybe it is a foreign coin.
Well, let's get
Oh, no, it's a token. Look all the writing on this side. That's got to be a token.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's brush it and see what you got here, Doug. I don't know what exactly this is, but it's got a date on it. That's pretty rare.
Yeah,
it could be a Hard Times token, Doug. That would be cool.
You think?
Could be.
I didn't think they were this large.
Stop thinking. Stop thinking. No, that's how big they are.
Oh, is it?
Quarter size. All right, there's Dougie's token. And man, Doug, this one is a mystery.
Yep.
I thought it was a menorah in the center. It's not. A menorah apparently has 9 candles. This is just like a candelabra, like it was pulled right off Liberace's piano. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can read around the outside. It says United over on the left. Then it says Centennial. You lose it at the top where it was hold. And then over on the right, it says Celebration. And then under that, there's a word that says Lampa something. Lampa, probably says lampadary, I'm guessing. And then something on the right. I looked up lampadary. It's some sort of Greek religious person that lights the lights of a church.
Oil lamps? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't really know what this is exactly. And the date at the bottom, 1888 or 83, I can't tell. It's just very cool. The back didn't help us either because a lot of the wording is, kind of mushy. I can only make out commemorative. So I tried to Google image search. I tried to look it up, couldn't find it. Maybe a subscriber will help because I don't really know what you got here, Doug.
Right. Hopefully it'll clean it enough that maybe we can get some more detail.
Yeah, if we can figure out the rest of the lamp word, that would help. But all right, well, hey, good job, Dougie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so.
Last find of the day.
Oh man, what an awesome old house this was. And all day long, we didn't even get out of the front and side yards. Right off the bat, I pulled that old Indian scent, dateless on the front, but a good looking backside, just like Dougie. I got that awesome clamshell piece with the image of the woman diving. At first I thought it was a watch fob, but now I think it was a medal, maybe for swimming or diving. That thing was amazing. And then I nabbed that Victorian pin with all the filigree work. The homeowner loved that thing so much, she's gonna wear it one day herself in the future. How cool is that? Then finally, Doug jumps into the action with his own Indian scent, 1860s, one of the earliest ones of the day. And then he finds that awesome silver bracelet that at first we thought was trash and just the top of a soda can. But when we looked it up close, it had all that fanciness going around the entire edge. And wouldn't you know it, right on the inside, it was marked sterling. What a beautiful piece, and jump-started Dougie's day. Then I found the 2 old dog tags. One was only from the 1970s, one 50 years older in that half circle shape going all the way back to the 20s. Then Dougie and I pull a double at the exact same time. He digs that beautiful 1963 silver Roosevelt dime, and at the exact moment, I dig that super crazy enameled Trot MOG pin with an image on the front of a guy surfing on a dress shoe. I still don't even know what the heck that was. Then I pulled that amazing 1850 silver seeded dime. Man, we love old US silver, and finding any of it before the Civil War is absolutely incredible. Dug with that fancy candelabra lighting token. We think it might be religious in origin. We're not sure. That thing is still a mystery. And then I get that unbelievable 1769 Irish Hibernia halfpenny that was double stamped from the mint on both sides of the coin. In all my years of detecting, I've never seen anything like it. This is truly an amazing piece and absolutely one of a kind. And before I go, Doug and I have added more events to our detecting fall tour, if you want to call it. We would love to see you there, so check out some of these places we're going to be coming up real soon. The weekend of August 26th and 27th, we'll be in Monmouth County, New Jersey for the Dig It Dude Gathering Revolutionary War site. This should be a fun one, all natural land with Rev War activity. We're gonna find some incredible things. Then a few weeks later, on Saturday, September 16th, we'll be in Ashburnham, Massachusetts for the Dirt Fishing Adventures Hunt. This is also gonna be on an old 1700's Colonial farm. The sky's the limit for the amazing things that could be found. Saturday, September 23rd, we'll be in Deal, New Jersey for Deep Search's Jersey Shore Treasure Hunt Weekend. They scatter silver coins and all sorts of prizes all over the beach. That's going to be a fun one. And then a few weeks later, October 14th, the Joe DeMarco Diggin' South Jersey Memorial Hunt in Millville, New Jersey. That's going to be a heck of a good gathering for one super good cause. More information, including flyers and registration links, will all be found in the description down below. So I hope you guys can join us at some of these hunts. They are always a good time. And of course, if you guys need a metal detector, pinpoint, or sand scoop for these events or for your own local area, you can always shoot me an email, quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is and what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of the incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.